really want to do a marathon this year. My first goal is to run a marathon. I just can't stop thinking about doing a marathon.
I have it in my mind this week to do a marathon.
It's time to get it done.
Happy Monday morning, 6:30 in the morning. Birds are chirping, beautiful brisk morning. Today is day one of the fully loaded 35-pound pack. I have it in my mind this week to do a marathon, so if I hold myself to that, I will keep this part in the video. But for now, let's see what the 35 pounds feels like, and then off to work. Tuesday, February 18th, 7 a.m. I feel like all my videos are gonna start looking the same because I do like the same running path. I usually wear similar outfits, but that's what it's all about, consistency. I also have been running before work a lot, so it's nice to just have a consistent routine. Anyways, today we have 3 miles with the 35-pound pack in beautiful North County, San Diego. Nothing else left to do but finish the run. Well, that was unexpected. I was gonna run 3 miles, a little leisurely pace, but I was like, well, 3 miles is almost a 5K, so I might as well do a 5K, right? And like halfway through, I started listening to music, hit an extra gear, and I was at like a 9:20 pace. I was like, all right, let's try to hit a below 9 pace. And start charging. And the last part was uphill, so I had to really find an extra gear. But we made it, 8:55 pace, 3.11 miles, and it feels good.
Ooh. Happy Wednesday, ladies and gentlemen. Wednesdays are normally my rest days, but I had a Red Bull and I'm feeling a little bit fired up. So I thought, what better opportunity than to break in a brand new pair of On Cloud surfers. I actually wear this exact pair. It's just like my daily chiller shoes, but I kind of want to break them in because I want to get out there. It's a nice day. It's a beautiful day, so why not? Why sit inside, you know? Rest. Goggins would be laughing at me right now. Anyways, let's do it. Let's get out there.
The run felt incredible. The shoes felt incredible. Can't complain. Feels good. Let's keep the week rolling.
Well, I did it. I ran my first marathon. As you could tell in the video, I wasn't planning on it. I had no idea honestly, what I was gonna do. I had just broken in some new shoes and I thought, maybe we'll go 5 miles, maybe 10 miles, just see how it feels. But something in the back of my head for the past few weeks kept telling me that it was time. It was time to get it done. Not think about it and just do it. So I'll walk you through what it felt like because obviously I didn't film a lot of it. I was really focused on just making it. So actually that day I was eating terribly. I didn't have like 2 full meals and I feel like I've been kind of lazy the past day or two. Let's just head to the track and see what happens. I was gonna be satisfied no matter what. No matter what the distance was gonna be. Made it to like 3 or 4 miles. Started to feel really lightheaded. I went over to my car. I had some electrolytes in there, so I had some of that. Then slowly started to go again. And throughout the run, I wasn't listening to music at all. I was just listening to a podcast of David Goggins, actually, which seems fitting.
Merry Christmas, bitch!
Got to about mile 7, made it to mile 10. Might as well do a half marathon. Got to the half marathon and was at a pretty good pace. Prior to that, the longest run I had done was 15 miles. So I was like, well, let's make it to 15, see how we're feeling. I was still feeling pretty good. I was like, all right, well, 16 would be your new PR, so let's do that. Got to 19. At this point, you make it to 20, you have to do it. There's no option. There was no other option at that point. I had to do it. Mile 21 happens. Mile 22 happens. Mile 23. Mile 24. Mile 24, I take my last break. It's go mode at this point. I just finished listening to 2 David Goggins podcasts, got the music going, and started just cooking. My last mile time ended up being around 7 minutes, and I could feel my muscles straining at that point. My calf muscles felt like they were gonna just like snap. But I ended up going 26.3 miles. I was on such an emotional high at that point that I just wanted to really soak in the moment. I didn't want to just collapse at 26.2. I wanted to prove to myself that I could go even further. And so I did a little extra, 0.1 miles. Such an incredible feeling. Just laid down. I laid on the concrete at first, left a big old sweat stain, and then laid in the grass. And I don't know, it was a good moment. It was an emotional moment. I have a lot of memories of that place. Like I said, I've skated there for many years. I have a lot of memories with my closest friends there. It just all felt fitting, and it felt like everything fell into place doing the marathon there. I'm so glad that I did it. It proved to myself ultimately that I was capable of doing it, and check off one of the goals of this year. Plenty of challenges ahead, plenty of goals ahead. And yeah, I will see you all in the next video.